Yes, good morning to everyone. So today class we are going to take the Routh array criterion stability analysis. So in this problem we are going to discuss the case 2. Okay. So what's a case 2 in the Routh Howard's criterion means the number of elements in the first column which is equal to 0. So that's a case 2. So we are going to analyze what are the steps, how do we find the number of roots lying on the right hand of the S plane and left hand of the S plane and also the imaginary axis. Okay, this is your characteristics equation. This is your given characteristics equation. We are going to find the stability and also the terms roots lying on the right hand side and also the left hand side. So for the purpose we are going to take that first two rows filling based on the given elements. Okay, so how do we take it? You are having that s power 6 having the constant 1. Okay, then s power 5 having the constant 2. Okay, you have to write in a zigzag adder. That means in the first row you should fill with the even number of orders. Okay, s power 6, s power 4, then s power 2, then s power 0. Okay, then in the second column this row having that odd numbers. That means s power 5, s power 3 means s power 5 is 2, then s power 3 means 12, s power 1 means 16. There is none of the elements in this, so it's a 0. Okay, so consider this is your row 1, this is your row 2. Okay, then you have to, before going to calculate the s power 4th term, you should take, is there any common division is there? Yes, there is a common division. This row 2 is divided by 2 means you get the sum of the minimum term. Okay, so this it's a 1, this is 6, this is 8. Okay, that is your s power 5 row. Okay, then we are going to fill that s power 4. Okay, so how to find that s power 4? Okay, just see this here. So you are going to take this 1 into 8. Okay, 1 into 8 which is equal to 8, then minus 6 into 1. So divide by 1. Okay, divide by 1, so which is equal to 2. Okay, which is equal to 2, so you are substituting here 2. Okay, then this term, so this term calculation you have to fix this row. This first column is a fixed one, you have to compare with this. Okay, 1 into 20. Okay, 1 into 20 minus 8 into 1, 8. So divide by 1, so you calculate it as 12. That is the answer here, 12. Okay, then your next this row. Okay, this row you have to you have to find this one. Okay, so this column with this column. Okay, 1 into 16, 16 minus 0 into 1, 0. So divide by 1, divide by 1, so which is equal to 16. So you have calculated as 16 here. Again you are going to take, is there any common term is there? Yes, common term is there. So this is your row 3 which is also divided by 2. Then you are taking as, this is that first one, that means 1, this is 6, this is 8. Okay, so your second row having the 168, then third row also having the 168. So definitely your s power 3 term which is here 0 0 only you collected. See this 1 into 6 minus 6 into 1, so 6 only, so 6 minus 6, 0. So here also 1 into 8 minus 8, 1 into 8. So you are having this, you are going to take the case number 2. So what is that case 2? So there is the first row, that means one row in the Routh array having that 0 elements. Okay, so that's your case number 2. Okay, then how to find the remaining terms? How to find the remaining terms here means you have to take the auxiliary equation. Say consider A, this is your auxiliary equation. So s power 4 plus 6 s power 3 plus 8 s. Okay, s power 1. Okay, then you are going to take the differentiation dA by ds which is equal to 4 s power cube plus 1 minute. Take this this s power 4 is the even power. Okay, so your auxiliary equation s power 4, s power 2, s power 0 only. So you are taking the differentiation 6 into s power square means you have to take this 12s. Okay, then here 0. Okay, so 4 and 12 are the constants, just you are substituting here instead of this 4 and 12. Okay, this is your fourth row. Then again you are going to take this divide by 4. Okay, divide by 4 means you have calculated as this is that 1, this is that 3. Okay, here 0 only. Okay, then you are going to find this s squared 1 into 6 minus 3 into 1. So 6 minus 3, so 3 divide by 1 means you have collected the answer 3. Okay, just to take it, you are going to find this s squared term. Okay, so 1 into 6 minus 3 into 1 divide by 1, so you collected the answer is 3. Okay, then here 1 into 8 minus 0 into 1, 0, then divide by 1 means you collected the answer is 8. There is no common term in this fifth row. Okay, then you are going to find this s power 1. Okay, 3 into 3, 9, 3 into 3, 9, minus 8 divide by 3. Okay, so what's the value? 1 by 3, which is equal to 0.33. So that's the answer. So you are substituting here 0.33. Okay, then this term, so you are in this term you have to find that 3 into 0, then 1 into 0, so you are a value which is 0 only. Then s power 0. Okay, s power 0 means 0.33 into 8, so it's a simple one. So s power 0th term calculation, 0.33 into 8 divide by, okay, 0.33 into 8 minus 0 divide by 0.33. Okay, then divide this, then your answer is 8. Okay, so what's a given question? Determine the number of roots lying on the RHS plane, imaginary plane and LHS plane. Okay, we discussed in the first column there is no sign change, then it is a stable system. Okay, but here we are already having some of the zeroth row in this. Okay, zeroth row in this, so for the purpose you are going to find the roots. Okay, so this is my auxiliary equation. Okay, so I am going to find the roots. So for the purpose I am taking this x equal to s squared. Okay, consider this is my equation number 1. Okay, we are substitute 2 in 1. Okay, you get it x squared plus 6x plus 8. Okay, so that's the answer which is equal to 0. Okay, so you know this, how to find the roots. Okay, you know the formula, minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, then from this one, what's the a value? 1, b value which is equal to 6, then c value which is equal to 8. Okay, I'm going to find the roots. X equal to b value, b value is minus 6 plus or minus root of 6 square minus 4 into a value which is equal to 1, c value which is equal to 8. Okay, I'm going to find the roots value. See this, so minus 6 plus or minus root of, okay, this is 6 squared equal to 36, so minus 8 into 4, 32, so your answer is 4. Okay, so divide by 2, then you are going to simplify this. So x equal to minus 6 plus or minus 2 divide by 2. Okay, so we are going to take two parts. So minus 6 plus 2 divide by 2, then another one root minus 6 minus 2 divide by 2. Okay, then this one getting us minus 4 by 2 comma minus 8 by 2. Okay, this one is minus 2 comma minus 4. Okay, these are the x value. Okay, you know this x equal to s squared. Okay, so for the purpose you are taking this s squared means x value which is equal to, so plus or minus, here minus sign is there, so minus sign means j, so root 2. Okay, then again this part, okay, minus 4 is there, So minus means you are taking as j value. So plus or minus, that means you are taking as s squared plus or minus root x. Okay, so here also plus or minus root x. Okay, so what's your answer? So 4. So you are collected as 4 roots like this. S equal to plus or minus root 2j. Another one is plus or minus 2g. Okay, so from this how many positive sign is there? So plus root 2j, then minus root 2j, comma minus 2j, comma plus 2g. These 4 are imaginary terms. These 4 are imaginary terms. So in this s power 6 you are going to collect that 6 terms. Okay, so here you are having that 4 imaginary terms, then remaining 2's are in the right half, that means right half or left half, you have to find it. Okay, consider this is your s plane. Okay, this is your s plane. S plane. Okay, you calculated this. 4 roots are lying in the imaginary axis. Okay, 4 roots are lying in the imaginary axis, then remaining 2 roots are lying in the left half of the S plane. Okay, left half of the S plane. So why? Because in your Routh-Howard's criterion there is no sign change in the first column, only 0 elements you collected. So for the purpose the system is, so what's the solution? The system is marginally stable, okay, then 4 roots lying on imaginary axis, then 2 roots lying on the left half of the S plane. Okay, so that's the answer for this. Okay, so that's the answer for this. So how do we say it's a 6 roots? Because it's a power of 6, so that we are called as 6 roots are available in the given problem. Okay, so we collected the answer. How many roots are lying on the RHS plane? There is no negative sign there, so that it's none of the elements in the right half of the S plane. So 2 elements in the left half of the S plane, then 4 roots are lying in the imaginary axis. Okay, thank you.